Today we're talking about a little spicy meatball called the Crucible, where pretty much Albion Online is hiring streamers who have never streamed their game before to play the game for 4 weeks in a row. And to many, this might seem like an interesting idea, a good marketing campaign, but to Soda Poppin', this is a fucking tortured chamber where he is being forced into a hostage situation to play this godforsaken game. So the Scooby-Doo episode that we're stuck in today, the plot twist is that Soda Poppin', who is one of the main people that is being advertised as participating in this event, okay? He straight up turned on the stream and said, "Fuck me in the ass, Scoobs. I must have been high as a kite. There's no chance with a sober brain I would have signed up to play this godforsaken game." And then the very next day, he went on a temper tantrum saying, "I didn't sign shit. You fuckers, get away from me." And that's pretty much what is happening. And then another streamer came out and yapped about the most incoherent sentence I've ever heard. I have heard random homeless people on the street begging me for a cheeseburger, and they've sounded more human and have made more sense than whatever the fuck the streamer attempted to say. So let's get into it, and then let's talk about the clips, and then let's explain this event and why I think it could be the most goofball shit I've ever seen.
Albion tweeted 2 hours ago. Albion tweet. Okay, y'all are fucking going in on this Albion. Like the Albion online news page. Oh, fuck. Okay, so this is actually... Okay. I didn't know I was... Did I commit? Did I... I mean... Did I say I was going to do this? I think I did. I guess I did. What? Not even in the front? I know. I don't even... Who the fuck is... Konecro? Zerator. I've heard Zerator before. Huh. For a month? Yeah, I don't remember full on committing, but I guess I did, considering this is here. Huh. Well. Interesting. Must have been high. I actually might have been. I don't know. This is, Anyways.
I just can't wrap my head around why he's like acting like he's been drafted to fucking Vietnam, dude. Or like his mom signed him up for some shitty summer camp he can't make himself want to go to. He just seems truly fucking horrified that he's getting paid tens of thousands of dollars to play a game for like 4 hours a week, man. I don't know. It's just... He fucking, like, discovered that he's been signed up to play Albion for a full month, the way you discover that there's, like, a spider above your bed. Like, he's just fucking pure horror, and he wants to fucking kill himself.
Must have been high. I actually might have been. I don't know.
The way he immediately just said, "Oh, fuck." You immediately know he is sending the nastiest email to sponsor agency the second that stream was fucking done. And then not only that, okay, he looks at the promo poster and immediately just starts egoing everyone, like who the fuck are these? You know, at least if I'm being forced to play this shitty game, at least give me some clout from it. He just, like, I don't know, that just looks like such a bad look for me. He's like, "Who the fuck are you? What the fuck?" And he just, it's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" I don't know why he was so offended at that. He just seems like so confused about everything. Like, he seems like the stupidest fucking dude ever who doesn't even understand how he's sitting in his chair right now. So I give that clip a 9.5 out of 10. The bewildered gulps were definitely a great touch. He seems so fucking baffled. It was truthfully a good performance. And then this is what he decided to say the very next day after he figured out he had to play fucking Albion.
Y'all are gonna use yesterday as an example with the Albion, but I was not wrong. Y'all are just like, "You don't remember?" No, I would remember that. I just didn't want to say it on stream. I did not sign anything. So I'm not doing the Albion.
Fuck you. This man is not playing the Albion. I don't care. You can fork tens of thousands of dollars at this man. He's not doing it. You heard it from him. I wish I had the type of fuck you money where if a company is like, here, we'll give you $10,000, play this game. I wish I had the fuck you money to just throw a temper tantrum online about it instead of just like, fuck me, dude. One of these days you're gonna see me crying online because I'm gonna have to play some stupid ass MMORPG. And that's how you know I've made it in life. But anyways, what I think happened, and objectively, if I have an opinion, it's objectively correct. There's no such thing as a bad opinion until there's a good opinion, okay? So, all of the 3 main streamers on the head poster for the Albion Online like event, the Crucible, they're all under the same talent agency. So it's seeming like Albion reached out to this talent agency, was like, here, we're gonna give you a molested amount of money, give us some people, okay? And then I'm assuming the amount of money was so fucking large that the talent agency kind of just signed them up without like really explaining everything to them. And now it's seeming like Albion made the poster, they assumed these streamers and the talent agency talked and were okay with it, but now that they realize they're gonna have to play this game for a month straight, and it's not just like 1-2 hour sponsored stream, they're like, fucking nope, get me out, I can't do it. That's what I think happened. So I think this seems like a major fucking embarrassment for Albion, but I think Albion isn't really at fault here. I think it's the like molested talent agencies who just signed them up without really giving a shit because it was so much money. Now, at the end of the day, it's probably a little bit of Albion Online's fault for not like actually talking with the streamers, but what the fuck do I know? I'm gonna explain quickly what the event is. So, the event, it's 100 streamers, and they have to play the game for 30 days and compete in an event. And it's just like any other guild season, where they all compete for the most amount of guild points at the end of the season. So, how you qualify to be in this event is you have to have 100 concurrent viewers, and you can't have had streamed Albion recently. So you need to be like new to the game and have 100 concurrent viewers on Twitch. And then the grueling fucking conditions that you need to complete to actually get paid out, which after I read these fucking sweatshop type conditions, I realized why Soda Poppin is so salty about this. You need to stream the game for 4 hours a week. I don't even know how he's gonna fit that into his fucking schedule. To be honest, $10,000 for 4 hours, that's, no shot, man.
Must have been high. I actually might have been. I don't know.
He has to spend 16 hours on this game in total, okay? And then he has to do the back-breaking experience of playing the tutorial, creating a character, and then making a guild. And that's all he has to do, and you just know they're forking over a fuck ton of money. So yeah. Now, the prizes, this is where it really gets interesting. This is why everyone's fucking signing up for this shit, okay? Now, the number 1 prize, you get 2,000 gifted subs, so you get about $10,000, but this is where the real shit comes in, okay? You get a real-life replica of the famous weapon, the Galantine Pear. I know, the weapon that nobody fucking has ever given a shit about, and 90% of the player base has never touched and forgot about. They're giving you a real-life replica of the Galantine Pear. So I know this shit is going to be hyper-competitive, and everybody is going to try and get their mittens and their grubby little paws on that. And then the final thing that I actually do think is interesting and a good idea from Albion is the creators get a 5% kickback of all the profits they made when people use their sign-up code. So if somebody, signs up, spends $100, they get $5, which is a pretty good idea. Now, I am going to now show you the last clip from one of the streamers named Quin69, a real fucking comedic genius with that name. So I'm going to show you this clip of him talking about it, the game, and then I'm going to go over my objective, correct opinions on this event.
I've been online for only 2 days. Keep it up a little bit. What are you talking about, Albion Online? All these morons. Guys, Albion Online is... like... I can do that while playing any game. The weird stuff you guys invent in your head about how streamers fucking do sponsored streams and stuff is insane. Like, people, what was it last time? Like, oh, he killed himself to play this fucking one game, which happened to line up. No, I just died randomly. And then I did this fucking thing.
So what a lovely streamer that man is. I think we witnessed a ketamine overdose in the first 3 seconds of the clip. That was not edited. I have no fucking idea what he could have possibly been mumbling about.
Must have been high. I actually might have been. I don't know.
The rest of the clip, he seemed like a lovely guy who really cares about this game. So I'm glad Albion Online decided to sign him up. It was a great choice. Money very well spent. Anyways, now that you have that crucial context, I'm going to talk about why I don't think this event is going to succeed. So number one, you got to keep in mind, this is a guild event. The streamers they have to make their own guild to participate. So immediately, number one, I think 90% of the guilds are going to have no players and the guild is going to be dead. Assuming that these streamers have never played Albion Online before, their viewers have never played the game before. So let's say they maybe bring 10 viewers to the game. If that, these 10 viewers are going to be so underleveled that they are going to probably quit the game right away. And if they don't quit the game right away, the second the streamer is done playing, they're going to quit. And since the streamer doesn't have enough viewers or people in their guild, they're not going to be able to do anything in the game. They're not going to be able to compete in any of the events. So it's just going to be extremely fucking boring. Number two, just streaming the game in general isn't fun to watch. This game is not constant content unless you're doing corrupted dungeons or hellgates, and since these players have never played the game before, nobody is going to be fucking doing hellgates or corrupted dungeons. So it's going to be extremely boring to watch a new player who has never played this game before play it. I don't know what they were thinking. You got to keep in mind, these people haven't played the game before. They don't know what this game is about. It's going to be so fucking boring to watch them lollygag doing nothing all day. And then, I just think the main thing is that all of the players, so let's say, there's 10 streamers who have a big enough audience where they get enough players to play their game and join their guild, that they can compete. Well, everybody who is new to the game who wants to compete with the streamer is going to be so bafflingly underleveled that fucking Ocular can probably walk them over. It's just I don't understand why they would do a guild event knowing you have to do ZVZs, fighting for castles, when all the streamers are new and probably are going to play the bare minimum and then log off, and the players are going to be very new and don't know what the game's about. So I don't understand. I think it's going to be just a mega flopolis. The streamers clearly don't give a shit enough about the game to make this event fun. The players are going to be so bafflingly behind, they're not going to be able to do anything. And then Soda Poppin is going to have a live execution if he has to play this game.
Must have been high. I actually might have been. I don't know. This is, anyways.